So, welcome to another episode of Aingeal Rose and Ahonu's tours of beautiful sacred places. We are at the Grand Canyon in Grand Canyon National Park, Arizona. And as you can see by the look on our faces, we look very happy. And we are very happy. I want to talk about the power of places in and of themselves because places do make a difference. The energy of this place in particular is clean, it's powerful, it's awe-inspiring, and it's rejuvenating, especially in these times when we've all been so suppressed. Going to a place like this that is just magnificent in its beauty and grandeur uplifts your spirit and gives you faith and hope again that beauty still exists and love still exists. And I don't know, we needed to be uplifted. I don't know about anybody else, but I told Ahonu that I could stay here for a few months and just hike the trails all around the Grand Canyon and be in this energy because I needed my own spirit revived. And this did it with the amazing immensity of the Grand Canyon. It was a very sunny day, and there was a lot of white light over the canyon. But we hope you can clearly make out not only the immensity of this place, but the depth and the layers of rock. This place is 11 miles wide, and it has the Colorado River running through it at the base. So when you're up there on the south rim, you're on the upper part of the canyon, and you're looking out over rocks and cliffs and plateaus and trees and depth. And they offer all sorts of excursions down into the bottom of the Grand Canyon. You can hike, you can ride a mule, you can take a horse, you can have a helicopter bring you down, and there's a little resort down at the base. And here's our token squirrel, the only animal we saw the whole day. He obviously has been used to having his picture taken because he actually sat on the rock and posed for us while we took his picture. And then he scurried away. But he wasn't in any mad hurry. He liked being filmed. So as we move along, we had the opportunity to drive our car down a side road along the rim of the canyon, which has several lookout points that you can get out, stand over the edge, take a picture. And as beautiful as the Grand Canyon is for tourists when you first arrive, it's even more exquisite as you move along down these lookout points. This canyon is so vast and so amazing. It has lights and shadows when the sun changes position. And I had fun counting all the different faces I saw in the rocks. Many of them looked like giant faces to me. But here you see an upper plateau of the canyon, and you look out and you see green. And those are all trees that are growing on top. So here we are going closer to the edge. Ahonu drove me crazy. He kept sneaking to the edge to take pictures, and I, of course, being a motherly type, was cautioning him not to get too close to the edge. But as you can see, this very ancient tree he got, I don't know what kind it is, but it seemed magnificent in its own way. But look out at the outer ledges of this. And there I am walking down one of the pathways to Powell's monument. He was the first man who navigated down the Grand Canyon, down the Colorado, and survived. So that was dedicated to his explorations. And many of these cliff faces and cliffs in the distance, when you look out, there's many of them that actually look like temples. And I kept saying to Ahonu that this whole place felt like a kingdom to me. I mean, that's the awe-ness of it when you look out and you say, this looks like a kingdom with all these rock temples. And it makes you wonder, because they have found caverns within the Grand Canyon that have ancient hieroglyphic writings on them. And obviously some ancient civilizations live there, and there's even rumor that there's entrances to inner earth from the Grand Canyon, and there's still civilizations living inside the earth from there. You get all that feeling when you're there. And the different shades of the cliff faces that are more red, some that the stone is white, dotted with green trees. I don't know how many people walked by us when we were there, commenting on how beautiful this was, and this place is amazing, and oh my God. And that surely is the feeling I first had when I came upon the Grand Canyon. First time I was there, I actually began to cry, and I'm like, oh my God, this is God. We took this trip for a few reasons. We needed to go someplace beautiful and exquisite, and we found it in the Grand Canyon.